Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, as always, my name is Johnny. I am the early bird buyer and we are currently in the nest. It's Monday morning, it's just turned 10 o'clock. So yeah, I wanted to come out here. It's that time of the week where I need to give you guys a bit of a sales update, what's been selling over the weekend, and how much it's sold for, how much I've picked it up and all that good stuff. So that's the name of the game. If you guys are seeing me pick it up, you're going to want to see me selling it and how much I'm selling it for. So done 19 orders in total over the weekend, so from Friday to this morning, and that equates to £815.98. So it's been very steady, which is actually what I like, to be fair. So I'd rather be consistent every day than having like the big spikes of like £500–600 days, which are nice, but then they're followed by like a 10, 15, 20, £50 day. So it's all a bit of a roller coaster. So yeah, it's been very slow, very steady, but it has been consistent, which is the thing that I like the most. We managed to get to 2 car boots at the weekend, one on a Saturday and one on a Sunday. I had some things that I needed to do yesterday, so I need to get back early. And on the Saturday one we went to, we actually had to queue up for about an hour to get in. We got there quite early. We hadn't been to that car boot for quite some time, but it was certainly worth it because, you know, being able to like go in at the same time as everyone else, and then it's just fair game really. So yeah, really enjoyed that. We'd probably go back to that one, to be fair. But yeah, I've got 19 orders that I need to pick and get sent out the door today, so that's my main aim. It's looking like it's going to be a really nice day outside today. So if I can get all that done, I can spend some time obviously with the kids, just enjoy the weather, and yeah, all that good stuff really. So I'll go through everything, get everything picked and packed and put onto the packing / photo area. I know I put you on the chest mount last time and then picked everything out and things like that. I don't know if I like that, to be fair, because it just means that you're seeing what I'm about to show you anyway, so it takes away from the element of surprise. So yeah, I'm going to do it the old way. I just felt personally that was a little bit better. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'll get everything out onto the table here, get you guys set up onto the desk here, and we'll just go through things one by one. Again, I'll try and remember my best how much I paid for things, but I can certainly let you know how much it's sold for because I've got that right in front of me. So bear with me 2 seconds, guys, and I'll get that all done now. Right guys, I've got everything picked and put onto the table here for yourself now, so we are good to go. As always, there are a few bigger items that would have just taken up the whole table, so I will obviously flash up comps and things like that and let you know how much I paid for it. So yeah, we'll go through this now. The first one here I've actually previously sold already, but they got returned because they were slightly too small. So yeah, they returned the trainers, and then I refunded them. I opened them up, checked them, and I was like, yep, they're exactly the same ones. And then like literally refunded them straight away. And then 5 or 10 minutes later, whilst it was still processing the refund, I noticed that they actually hadn't sent back the inner soles. They'd taken the inner soles out of them. So yeah, I messaged them. It was these pair of trainers here. You might have seen them. I think they sold for like 40 quid. But yeah, in really good condition. They just sent them back because they didn't fit. Opened them all up, checked them all out. As you can see, yep, they're the same ones, all match up. Happy days. Went to sort of, yeah, like I said, refund them, which I hit the process, and then I actually noticed, because the tongues were down here, it's quite hard to see, but I was like, oh, the inner soles aren't in there. So I messaged them, and they said, oh yeah, I wear orthopedic inner soles. I put them in there, was walking around and noticed that they were sort of rubbing in a bit too tight, taken the inner soles out and sent them back and hadn't put the actual original ones in. He then admitted to then throwing the inner soles away. So yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare, to be fair, but I'd already refunded him. It's sort of my fault as well for not checking properly, but yeah, it is what it is. I've relisted them, resold them, and they have gone for £36 plus postage. So I obviously went onto the listing, sold a similar, and put in there that they will not be coming with inner soles, but yeah, they still sold. So yeah, £36 plus postage on those ones. Another pair of trainers here. I actually picked these up on Sunday. They are brand new. They've never ever been worn. They're in literally excellent unused condition. I paid £10 for these. These are really good to pick up. These are Nike Air Force Ones. All the kids seem to be wearing this for school. So with the new term coming up, I thought, do you know what, for a tenner I'm going to pick these up, and they have sold instantly. I got $49.99 plus postage on these. They'd normally go for around about maybe 30–35 used, but being brand new, I probably could have gone a little bit higher, to be fair, but I'm happy with £10 into 50 quid on those. So yeah, that's good. The next ones here are some more electric drum stuff, Roland. These are the 3, I can't remember what they're called, snares, hi-hat, no they're not hi-hats, I know that, but they're just little drums. I've sold a lot of the parts off now, well into profit, so these just add to that, and these have gone for $35.99 plus postage. So yeah, if you're willing to take on a big bulky item, you know, strip it all down, split it, you know, sell it all in parts and things like that, it's certainly worth doing. So yeah, like I said, well into profit on these now, so they're $35.99. The next thing here is a TV. It's just up there somewhere, I believe it's just up there somewhere. Like I said, I like to pick up these little TVs, maybe like 24, 22 inch under, and it's just a Samsung 19-inch TV monitor. I can't remember how much I paid for this, maybe like 8 quid, something like that. It comes with a remote, and that's gone for £30 plus postage. So again, I'll just pop up a little sold thing here for you. The next thing is this Tommy Bahama, am I saying that right? Tommy Bahama beach chair. I picked this up at a charity shop some time ago. I've had it listed high. The reason being is I enjoyed sitting on it. It's well comfortable, to be fair, but it's a bit low. So yeah, I paid £15 for this, and it has sold for $44.99 plus postage. So again, I'll just pop up a sold bit here for you guys so you can see it. But yeah, glad to get that gone. The next one here is this G-Tech Hoover. It's a G-Tech Pro 2. I think I had the pole, everything, the battery and things like that. I think it was all complete. Unfortunately, the battery had died on the actual unit, so I'd sold the pole, I'd sold the brush head. I did have another one of these in stock with a working battery, so I was able to put that in there and test it, and it all worked. It's all good to go, and this has sold for £16.19. So with after selling the pole, the head brush and everything like that, well into profit now, so we'll take it. I can't remember how much I actually paid for it, but you've probably seen me pick these up before. Probably paid no more than 10 quid for it all, so we'll take it. £16, going to be nice and easy to ship. The next thing here is this. It's like a BT digital receiver video recorder. I actually bought this and it was in a Humax box, and I sort of opened it up, the remote was on top like that, and I thought, oh yeah, that's going to be decent. So it was like one of the first things that I found at the car boot. I just wanted to get around. I think I paid a tenner for this, and then obviously when I got home, looked it all up and things like that, I realised it wasn't actually what was on the box. That's my bad, I didn't look, but I still sold it. I think I paid a tenner. It's gone for £21 plus postage. So again, there's always going to be money. I know it's probably my fault for not checking it properly, but we got it sold, so yeah, that's good. Next thing in is a suitcase. It's a Berghaus suitcase. I had 2 of these, and sold one of them, sold the second one, and this is gone. I paid £6 each. There was 2, £6 each, so 12 quid in total, and they have both sold. So this one was the last one, and this has gone for £40 plus postage. I think the other one went for £40 plus postage as well. So yeah, we'll take that. 12 quid into £80 in total there. But yeah, it's a good one. It's one of those, it's ones that you can like unzip, and it's got like attachable shoulder straps, so you can actually have it as a backpack as well as sort of pulling it along. So yeah, that's good. This one I'm about to show you, I got a little bit lucky with this, to be fair. So backstory is I picked up a Samsonite like suit carry case, so you put your your suits and things like that, so when you're traveling you can take it and they're not getting too creased. I bought a Samsonite one, really good condition. I paid 3 quid for that from a house clearance. So yeah, I was like decent, £3 maybe into like £30-35. And as I was going through it and taking pictures and just making sure all the zips and things like that are working, I found some slippers in there. I was like, oh, these are a bit random, but why not? I'd probably find it in a suitcase. Put them to one side, pictured everything, and got the carry case all listed and stuff like that. And yeah, then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have a quick look at these slippers, and they turned out being really good ones. So yeah, they're Churches. I'm not sure if you can, how well you can see that, but I know Churches are a good brand of like shoes, so like men's shoes. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have a quick little search up on eBay, see how much they sell for, and ones have been selling for like 80-90 pounds plus. These aren't in the best condition, but they are still plenty of life left in these. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to list them, see what happens, go well under what they're selling for, and they sold within probably 12 hours of listing, and I got 40 pounds plus postage, well 39.99 plus postage. So guys, if you ever see slippers and they're Churches, definitely pick them up, because yeah, that was a nice little Brucey bonus there. So we'll take that. So let's say £3 into £40 already, and then we still got the Samsonite suit carry case to go when it sells, hopefully. So yeah, we'll take it. The next thing is these Bose speakers. I picked these up in a recent car build. I actually haven't edited the video yet, but I've managed to get it listed. I paid £10 for these. Sorry, paid £10 for these. And yeah, all tested, all working, all good to go, and they've sold for £35.99 plus postage. So yeah, £10 into £35.99, we'll take it, and it's out the door already. Right, next thing on the list here, let me just scroll up and make sure I'm picking the right thing, is a Hoover part. So this is just the Hoover wand. So you'd get the actual head brush that goes on here, and then the main body unit. I can't remember how much I paid. I've probably split the whole thing up, but this is sold, and it's £9.99 plus postage. So again, I wouldn't have paid more than a tenner for the whole thing, to be fair, so we'll take it. Next here are these boots. Again, these are from a recent car boot. Again, I've not edited the video, so you will see it, and I will obviously remind you when that video comes out how much they sold for, but paid £10 for these. If you know, you know, they're Lauer boots, so they're like hiking boots. I'm not sure if they're military issued, but I think, or believe it's what like the military use, or of a similar standard, but these are very high grade boots to keep an eye out for. They're Vibram soled, in overall really good condition. I wouldn't say they're great or excellent condition, but I'd say they're really good condition, bearing in mind what they're actually used for. As I mentioned, paid £10 for these, and they have gone for £59.99 plus postage. Again, these sold super quick, so who knows, maybe I'm underpricing stuff, or I'm just pricing stuff exactly on point that people are willing to pay. So yeah, £10 into 60 quid, we'll take it. Next here is a golf club. Let me just make sure I'm getting the right one. Yes, it's this golf club here. It's just a pitching wedge. It is a TaylorMade, and it's an R9. I can't remember how much I've paid for this, but I will tell you how much it sold for, and it sold for £30 plus postage, and I know that I would have not paid anywhere near that for this sort of club. Maybe 5-6 quid, something like that, if not under. So yeah, we'll take it. It's going to be easy to pack because I've got the long boxes that I pick up from the local golf store, so it's just going to go in straight like that, and off it goes. I normally send these with every. They're normally always 99% of the time under 1 kg, especially if they're just one golf club, and then I'll send it next day delivery. I think it's like £3.67, and it always gets there without fail, so hopefully I haven't jinxed it, but that's normally the process that I do. So that's gone. The next thing here is this rolly kit. Now this can be used for a lot of things. It can be used for like fishing tackle, it can be used for like sewing stuff, but yeah, basically I won't do it because it's pretty long. You unclip it like that, and then it all rolls out on itself, and it's got all these little compartments in here, so you can put all your nooks and crannies and all your bits and bobs and everything like that in there. So yeah, I picked this up from a recent car boot as well. I paid £3 for this, so it's certainly worth picking up if you see it. Just make sure all the compartment bits are all complete, they're not broken or snapped, and there's like little dividers and things. But paid £3 for this, and it's gone for £29.99 plus postage. So again, this was another item that seemed to just sell pretty quick. So yeah, we'll take it £3 into 30, and then we're coming almost to the end. We've got a few left. Another suitcase. is the Samsonite Suitcase. I can't remember now, it just all blurs into one, to be fair, but I probably wouldn't have paid more than a £5 for this. It's just a two-wheeled one, but it does have the adjustable handle here that goes up and down, but it is a hard case one, so it's gonna, you know, withstand the test of time, hopefully. But this has gone for £30 plus postage. Now all I simply do, not gonna lie to you, is I put it straight into a big mailer bag and send it, because if it can't make the trip from here to the customs house without breaking, then it should never have been a suitcase. So yeah, nice, simple, straightforward, into a bag, get it shipped and get it sent. So that's good, £30 on that one. Next here is this Bumbo. It comes with the tray. You would have seen when I picked this up if you watch the channel regularly. I got this when I bought all the I think that they're Dungeons and Dragons games and things like that. So or they're like, what's the word, I can't remember what the word is, strategy games, yeah, that's the one. But I got this in, put it in as part of the bundle. I paid £35 for everything, and I'm thinking, right, if I can just get all my money back that I've paid for everything in just one item, then that is the name of the game, and that's exactly what I've done. I've picked this up, I paid a £5 and it's gone for £35.99 plus postage. So yeah, this is all removable. All I simply do with this, let me just show you quickly, because it's not too, if you just ship it like that, it's a bit awkward, but all I simply do is take this off like that, put that in there like that, put it down together, put it into a box, put a bit of void paper on top, and as you can see, it sits nice and flush, nice and easy to send. Now, I can't remember who told me this, it might have been the Sloth or someone, but I don't think you can sell the Bumbos that don't have these straps on eBay. I might be wrong, but I certainly don't pick them up anyway, because, you know, just want to make sure whoever's using it, they got the peace of mind the kicks are going to be, you know, safe and secure. So just make sure that it's got the straps in. The ones that don't are like the older style, so I just sort of steer clear of those, so there's no trouble. Yeah, but yeah, £35.99 plus postage on that. Next, they're still selling, guys, they're still selling. Sold another two, and I got £17.98 plus postage. So someone bought two of these. It's just all pure profit now. Every time one of these sells, it's just free money. So I'm well into profit, and it's saying I've still got 115 of these still available. So what I paid for these, 20 quid, because I did a bundle. I bought these, and then I bought some like Rizzler tins and mats. Got rid of the mats and the Rizzler tins for 20 quid. So I'm £20 into these, and yeah, just constant. Every time you get the cha-ching, it's just on one of these, it's just free money. So two of those out the door, £17.98. And the last thing here is another golf club. This is another TaylorMade, and it is a 52-degree wedge. So as you can see there, it's in overall really good condition. The grip's still got plenty of usage out of it. They might want to change it, it's up to them. But yeah, this is sold. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Again, with clubs, a £5, £6, something around that ballpark, always under a tenner hopefully. But yeah, this has gone for £35.99 plus postage. So yeah, that's the last item, that's the last thing that I need to get out. They're all going to be nice and easy to pack, hopefully. They won't take up too much time. Oh, there is one more thing. I tell a lie, there is one more thing. It's sold this morning. So I didn't actually put it onto the video, my recent car boot pickup video, because the person I bought it off just asked kindly, please can you not put me on video, and he seemed to be in the video the whole time that I was buying it. But yeah, it was this Magi mix up here, if you can see that. It was actually all brand new in the box. So when I was starting to sort of like look at it and pay interest, I thought, well, hang on a minute, like I can't actually get into the box here. Someone just put like sellotape on it, just to sort of stick it down and things like that. Found out the price, they wanted 20 quid. So that obviously piqued my interest, 20 quid for that. They normally sell around second hand for about between 40 to 60 quid, depending obviously on condition. So the more of the attachments and things like that that you've got, then you will actually, you know, be able to command a higher price. But yeah, once I'd actually sort of managed to have a look. I had to open it because I just wanted to make sure everything was in there, and it was all brand new, all sealed. It had all the internals, all the accessories. It was all still sort of wrapped up and things like that. So yeah, paid the 20 quid. It's been sat down on the floor for a little while, but I thought, you know what, it's time to get it out of the way. It was just, you know, causing too many issues being down there, a bit of a trip hazard. And yeah, I listed it, I put it up for 130. Always going to aim high, obviously, with it being brand new. There was no new ones listed or recently sold in 90 days. And this morning I woke up to the lovely sound of the cha-ching, and it sold for £110 plus postage. So again, I'll flash it up down here. So really happy with that. It's actually going to create a lot more space, which is the main aim, working in this confined area. But yeah, really happy with that overall. So yeah, I'll get all these picked, get them all packed, and get them sent and shipped today, hopefully. And then that just means maybe tomorrow I can just focus on a lot of listings. I need to get this video edited. There's some other videos that are coming out as well. So as always, guys, just want to say a massive thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the videos. It is really greatly appreciated. I hope you are enjoying them, and as always, make sure you go down, like and subscribe, and until the next one, take care, all the best, see you later, bye.